'Tis with heavy heart that I feel compelled to revisit one of my charges, namely the young Pyrrho, as you see before you. Unfortunately, anyone with any clinical expertise in the field of psychology can tell, even with a cursory examination, that Pyrrho is suffering both an escalating paranoia and psychosis. He presents with a cluster B type personality disorder. For the sake of expediency, I'm using a generic catch-all encompassing, in Pyrrho's case, his overarching narcissistic traits. What has become glaringly apparent of late is his abuse of alcohol, with a question mark left over the use of other drugs. His videos reference the positive contribution to science the intoxicated mind can have. I believe, like mathfails, gratex and others of low self-esteem, he is deluding himself and desperately trying to justify actions that he must know are harmful to him and those around him.
I just made a video just this week, or this weekend, or anyway, within the last week or so, where I'm swigging from a Johnny Walker Black bottle during the video, openly, as part of the video. So I have been drinking in my videos. You can find dozens of videos where I'm drinking on camera.
Pyrrho's ability to justify this aberrant behaviour and indeed assign it as beneficial, thereby assuaging his internal angst, is of course classic Freud. This chosen course of action, while providing temporary relief, only augments his episodic presentation stroke ideation. His mood swings are therefore predictably becoming ever more pronounced. He sees subterfuge everywhere and his lucidity is questionable. Moving indeed from manic ebullience to morose self-pity in seconds, this is indicative of a troubled, conflicted mind. Like Gratex, he sees protagonists all about him, and again, just as Gratex has done, he seems determined to separate himself from mainstream society, then complain bitterly that he's treated as a minority. Of course, this self-sealing quality to the disorder makes it especially hard to treat. And it's a typical conspiracy theorist dilemma stroke paradox. Any denial of a conspiracy is seen as proof positive that one exists. Pyrrho's angst, overtly displayed by his unwillingness to engage with others and his non-responsiveness to rational observations, leaves me with a prognosis which is bleak at best. Sadly, in Pyrrho's case, for every action, there's an unequal and opposite overreaction.
Okay, hello. Alright, first of all, sometimes people are like, were you drunk? Were you stoned? Which is none of your business. I am drinking some wine.